The purpose of the fuel injectors is to deliver the correct amount of fuel into the combustion chamber at the right time. The diesel return flow kit is a great tool used to aid in fast and accurate diagnosis of these injectors. The common rail diesel injector houses a solenoid and a two-way or control valve. The engine control module, or ECM, supplies the current to the solenoid, activating the control valve. This opens the outlet orifice, allowing the fuel in the control chamber to drain or leak back. This reduces the pressure in the control chamber, forcing the command piston to lift and opening the injector nozzle. Fuel is then able to enter the combustion chamber. To shut off the fuel injector, the ECM deactivates the solenoid, closing the two-way valve. The nozzle is then forced down by the rise in fuel pressure above the command piston, thus ending the injection event. If you'd like to know more about injector operation, please watch our videos on common rail diesel. Diesel return flow kits are a great way to test and diagnose CRD injection systems. By measuring the return flow of diesel from the injectors, you are able to easily compare the return value against all other injectors and OEM specifications. Okay, so let's take a look at when we should use the diesel return flow kit. If a diesel vehicle is presented with symptoms of misfire, blowing smoke, knocking, or lacking in power, we can then use the return flow kit to determine whether it's an injector concern or a combustion issue. When looking for a cause of diesel knock, comparing the fuel return value between cylinders is a great idea, as this may identify an individual suspect injector or an issue affecting all injectors. The diesel return flow test is one of the first that should be carried out when diagnosing CRDs with drivability issues. Before commencing any work, ensure the fuel system has been depressurized. This may involve a specific wait time depending on the vehicle. While we're waiting, let's have a look at the kit. This one has 6 measuring cylinders, a selection of Bosch, Delphi, Siemens and Denso adapters, as well as 6 reduction pipes for smaller diameter injectors. Remove any engine covers to gain access to the injectors. Remove the return lines from the injectors and place the correct adapter in the return port. Block the return hoses and fit the measuring cylinders. Hang the measuring block, then start the engine and allow to idle. Ensure there are no visible leaks to compromise your test results. If a no-start condition is present, this test may still be performed by simply activating the starter motor for a predetermined time. Always consult the manufacturer's specifications for the correct procedures. Allowing a short recovery time between tests will prevent damage to the starter circuit. Before running the test, we need to purge the air from the clear tube lines. This may be done by running the engine at idle or simply engaging the starter motor. The measuring cylinders will need to be emptied before commencing the test. For this vehicle, the test procedure is to idle or crank the engine for 15 seconds. The return value should be 3 mils per cylinder. Always refer to the manufacturer's specification for test duration. On this vehicle, cylinder 4 has returned more fuel than desired. This issue could be caused by an electrical fault in the injector circuit. Further testing may narrow the fault down to the injector solenoid, harness, or ECM. The fault may be mechanical, such as a blocked injector nozzle or a fault within the two-way valve. Either fault will mean replacement of the fuel injector. In this test, we can see little to no flow on cylinder 3. Again, this could be caused by an electrical fault in the injector circuit, such as the injector solenoid, harness, or ECM. It could also be mechanical, like a stuck two-way valve, restricted orifice, or a leaking injector. This tool has clearly identified how easy it is to accurately diagnose faults within the injection system. We can now remove the suspect injector for inspection or replacement. By utilising this essential tool as part of a strategy-based diagnostic path, fault finding is faster, easier and more accurate. Thanks for watching. See you soon.